And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Coach Dante. Please hit that like, that subscribe button for your boy. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna talk too much, but I'm gonna just get right into the video. This video is basically, like I say, it's football, baby. Training camp is almost here, so I'm gonna go over every team, the players, basically what if it's one player or two players, for me, in my opinion, that needs to step their game up another notch, or their career might be in jeopardy, or they might find their ass on the bench or somewhere else. So other than that, let's get right into the video. First, I want to do Tyrod Taylor. For the Texans this year, Tyrod Taylor, you have to show that. I know you've been out with a lung injury, and I heard, a lot of rumors. It may be true that you had a little shot that kind of got your lung a little bit, but Davis Mills is waiting right there. Davis Mills is waiting right there for you. Right there to start. So you need to step your game up this year. You need to have a kind of a good year and to show that you still can play football in this league. Because if Tyrod Taylor, if you don't step your game up this year, even though we're gonna probably be bad, we're gonna probably not have a good season. But if you don't step your game up this year, I can see you, out playing yourself up out of the NFL, and Davis Mills getting up out of here, getting you up out of here. And David Johnson, another player, you have to stay healthy. You have to stay. I believe. Like I say, you're not. I don't think you're that top 5, that top 10 back anymore. But you have to prove that you still got some wheels and that you still can catch that football and run between those tackles pretty effectively. And for me, as the Dallas Cowboys, the impact players that need to step it up for the Dallas Cowboys is Ezekiel Elliott. I cut off your goddamn sleeve if I'm Mike McCarthy for you to stop putting the damn ball on the ground a lot. 6 fumbles last year. That's unacceptable. And Amari Cooper, please show up in big games. We're not talking about games against the Eagles. We're not talking about games against the Washington football teams. We're not talking about the games against the Giants. We talking about playoff scenario type games. We talking about Patriots games when you not the game that you had one goddamn catch. We're not talking about the game against the Eagles that you checked yourself out. Check yourself up out of the game. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Amari Cooper that they traded a damn first round pick for. We're talking about the Amari Cooper that got paid. That's the Amari Cooper I want to see out there. That need to step it up. And for the Eagles, I need to see Jalen Hurts, man. I need to see Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles. I need to kind of see him step his game up another notch. Like I say, I believe Jalen Hurts will step his game up. I believe he will. I believe he will get it together with the right team, with the right weapons, with the right coaching staff. I believe you can see something in Jalen Hurts. I believe he's very good. I believe Jalen Hurts can work on his pass accuracy. I believe, to me, Jalen Hurts could pretty much get right on this team. I just need Jalen Hurts to step his game up another notch this year. You have a whole full season. Now Now you're definitely going to be the starter in this league. I need to see Jalen Hurts get better. I need to see you this year. You have to have a good season, or you never know. The coaching staff and the team might be giving up on you sooner or later. And for the New York Giants, I need to see Daniel Jones. I need to see Daniel Jones take his game to the next level. I need to see you stop throwing interceptions, stop fumbling the ball, stop being turnover prone. I need to see better out of Daniel Jones. For the Washington Redskins, the quarterback situation. Taylor Heinicke, you have a chance to prove that you can play in this league. Ryan Fitzmagic, do you still got some magic? Those are my impact that players that need to have a good year for the football team. Arizona Cardinals. AJ Green, you've been hurt all your career. You've been hurt. I need to see the top 5 AJ Green. You're on a better team now. You got a number 1 receiver, the best receiver in football to me, on the other side of the field as the number 1. With you, AJ Green, let's see you step your game up another notch. Now you don't have to face too many double teams because you got the best receiver out there in football. So we won't see you too much, and we won't see you too much double coverage, too much out there. AJ Green needs to kind of step it up for the Arizona Cardinals. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, ain't too much on those guys. I will say I need to see Chris Godwin more. I need to see him impress more. I believe he's on a franchise tag. Prove that you worth your money, Chris Godwin. For the Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold. You were just given up on by the New York Jets. Sam Darnold. You need to have a kind of a big year to show the New York Jets that they made the wrong goddamn decision by giving up on you. For the Chicago Bears, the coaching style, Matt Nagy, better play calling. But also, Montgomery, I need to see you get better, Montgomery. The running back, I need to see this offensive line get better. I believe David Montgomery is a good running back. I believe he's can be something good, but the offensive line, I wish you just please block. And I wish this offensive coaching staff as a whole, call better games, man. Because your defense is damn sure legit. Your defense is damn sure legit. That's just what it is. And Baltimore, I just need to see Lamar Jackson beat people with his arm. I want to see Lamar Jackson beat people with his arm. And CeeDee Lamb, I need to see him show up. I mean, not CeeDee Lamb, but Marquise Hollywood Brown to show up. I just need you to show up. Those are two impact players. Those are the two players that for me, that's Baltimore needs to have a good year. I know Lamar Jackson had a great year for the last 2 years, but I mean, like I say, for the Ravens to advance, he has to learn how to beat people with his arm. And for the Buffalo Bills, not too much need to be said about those guys, man. Those guys are legit. But the running back Singletary, I need to see more out of Singletary, out of the running back Singletary. Cleveland, OBJ, you done dropped off the face of the earth. Nobody's talking about you as a top 10 receiver in this league or a top 5 receiver. I know you've been hurt, but you need to come on, OBJ. We need to see more out of OBJ. I haven't seen you since you've been in Cleveland. I haven't seen you scratch the surface since you've been in Cleveland. For the Indianapolis Colts, Carson Wentz, the same thing. The same thing for the Sam Darnold situation. You claimed that you wanted to start. You didn't want to come off the bench. Well, the way you played last year, the Eagles look like they made the right down decision on you. So what you gonna do, Carson Wentz? What you gonna do? You with your old coach Frank Wright? You with him? So it should be no excuses for Carson Wentz. With a fresh start, a new home. Hey, you need to step your game up a whole lot. Most of those times you throw all those damn interceptions, you're looking for the big play all the goddamn time. So, hey, no excuses. You got a better offensive line now. So, there's no excuses for you, Carson Wentz. Big Ben, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You still got it or no? The time is near. Father time is coming real fast for Big Ben. Miami Tua. You step your game up a little bit more. You gotta have a better season than what you had last year. You're not a rookie no more. You're a second year player now, Tua. For the Tennessee Titans, it's a four-headed monster pretty much, man. Ryan Tannehill, everybody is overhyping you, talking about MVP, talking about resurrecting your career in Tennessee, which is true. But I need to see that means I should see a great year up out of you. We know you're gonna pound the ball between the tackles. They're gonna use Derrick Henry. We know you got a four-headed monster in AJ Brown and Derrick Henry and yourself and Julio Jones. Hey, step your game up. Let's see that MVP that everybody is talking about. New England, Cam Newton. You got it's Cam Newton for me. Cam Newton for New England. New York Jets. Hey, Zach Wilson, number 2 pick. You got a lot of responsibility, brother. Number 2 pick for the Jets. For the Broncos, the quarterback situation: Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater, Cortland Sutton as well. For the Raiders, the whole get them some goddamn defense here. Buy them some defense. They need some. It's the whole defense as a whole. The cornerback, safeties, and everything for for the Las Vegas Raiders. The defense just needs to step it up, man. The defense is putrid. There was second to last in the NFL. So the Raiders' whole defense as a whole, I'm calling out the whole defense. That defense need to learn how to stop some people. And for the Los Angeles Chargers, it's the whole team, man. Like I say, you lose so many close games as a whole, but I need to see Mike Williams a little more. I need to see him. I need to see him have a great season. I haven't seen Mike Williams have that breakout season ever since he came up in the league. I need to see Mike Williams. I need to see him a little bit more, man. I'm not gonna even lie to you. And for, like I say, the New Orleans Saints, same thing, quarterback situation. What if it's Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill? Jameis Winston, I already know what you are. I already know how you are. Like I say, you throw too many interceptions. You seem to panic under pressure. But regardless who it is, Taysom Hill, can you take that next step of being showing people that you can play? Everybody say you can make plays. They know you can run the football, but can you play the quarterback position? That's the main focus on the Saints quarterback situation. So what if it's one of y'all guys? One of you guys gotta step your game up a lot for the Saints to go further than where everybody have them going. And for the Los Angeles Rams, is clearly the pressure is on Matthew Stafford. They make a trade to get you out of the most dysfunctional organization in the NFL, the Detroit Lions. They got you to make it past, not towards the first, not get out the first round, not get out the second round, not the NFC Championship, to the Super Bowl. So Matthew Stafford, you have to show up this year. We got I said the Carolina Panthers. We got the Minnesota Vikings. Captain Kurt, you need to show up in big games, Captain Kurt. Captain Kurt need to show up. Captain Kurt is the player that I'm looking for the Minnesota Vikings. The Green Bay Packers, I don't know if they're going to have Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Devontae Adams, we already know who he is. But like I say, Aaron Jones needs to have another breakout year for me to be sold on Aaron Jones. I'm not sold on Aaron Jones all that much, but Aaron Jones is, for me, needs to have kind of a big year for me, for Aaron Jones. He needs to have a big year for me. So we got I need a team that I did not name. For the Houston Texans, man, it has to be Tyrod Taylor. Has to be definitely Tyrod Taylor. For the Jaguars, clearly Trevor Lawrence. Clearly Trevor Lawrence for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Clearly him. Like I say, he's the number 1 overall pick. You don't want to be never labeled as a bust at all. You don't want to never be labeled as a bust. So it's clearly, for me, it's Trevor Lawrence for me. So, like I said, man, I'm just naming everybody, man, that I think that need to have an impact career, need to have an impact season this year. Like I said, man, it's just a lot of teams out there that could be good, that some won't be good at all. But like I say, man, I'm just naming some impact players. I'm just putting some players out there, man, for each team that I think that needs to have a good season. Like Tyrod Taylor, his career's on the line, man. He need to prove that he could play. Trevor Lawrence, a lot of these rookies, they need to prove that they can play along in this NFL year. They need to prove. They need to prove, man. And like I say, man, I appreciate everybody that support me. I just appreciate it so much. And like I say, for the 49ers, for me, it's Jimmy Garoppolo. It's Jimmy Garoppolo for the San Francisco 49ers. I believe he's got a lot of pressure on him because Trey Lance is waiting. Trey Lance is definitely waiting to take your spot. You need to have a breakout season. This is a make or break year for Jimmy G. For the Chicago Bears, like I said, I did say the Chicago Bears, but I just need to get one player out there. That is for the Chicago Bears, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, I believe your career is going to be close to being over with. Close to being over with if you don't step your game up another notch, because Josh Fields is definitely waiting for you, Andy Dalton. Josh Fields is definitely right there for you. So for the Kansas City Chiefs, to me, it's Edwards-Helaire. Was the last year was a fluke or was it not? I gotta see. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is or not. If it's a fluke for the Seattle Seahawks, I'm challenging the offensive line. The offensive line to get better for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm definitely challenging the offensive line for the Seattle Seahawks. You gotta block. Y'all guys got to block better for the Seattle Seahawks. You guys have to block better. There's no excuses, man, for the Seattle Seahawks. Like I said, for roughing up, from getting him beat down like how he always did, like how he's been doing for the last couple of years. So the offensive line, the Cincinnati Bengals, gotta be Tyler Boyd. I have to see Tyler Boyd more. Tyler Boyd needs to have a good season for the Cincinnati Bengals. To be the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff. You were just throwing away like a piece of trash for Jared Goff for the Detroit Lions. You was just throwing away like a piece of trash. The Rams didn't want you no more. They didn't think you could get them over the top. That's why they traded you to the Lions, to possibly maybe the worst team in football. So you got no weapons really like that. So hey, that means you need to have, you're not gonna have a decent season. Just need to show the Rams that they made a pretty good. They made a mistake, man. They made a mistake. That's all you need to show them. The Denver Broncos, again, the quarterback situation and everything, man. So like I say, I think I touched on pretty much every team that need to have a player that need to kind of have a breakout year. That needed a breakout year. Again, for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts. With the right coaching style, with the right weapons, I believe this guy could be good. I believe this guy can excel, but he needs to have a big year for Jalen Hurts and prove all these doubters wrong that he could be straight. He could be a great quarterback in this league for Jalen Hurts. Okay, y'all, we're gonna round it out like that right here. This is the end of the video. Want y'all please comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. I really appreciate you guys' support. Much love. I am out. Peace.